What up, YouTube? It's your boy David, and I'm back again with another reaction video. And today we're again going to QWER with their Ceremony album, and we have the next track with his Our Voyage. I think there's one or two tracks after this, and then I should be all done with that mini album, right? So let's enjoy what we get. So let us go. QWER usually never disappoints me. I don't think I have a disappointing track, so I already know I'm gonna like this. In 3, 2, 1, go. Already grandiose. This feels so much like an anime intro, right? Okay, Hina. Oh, the drum fills crazy. Okay. The way she goes high. I love the beat fill. Ooh. Almost like a hip hop beat. I love this part. I love how like it stops and then goes. Almost how like everyone had a different beat. Oh. Who doesn't love like a chanting melody? Oh, a little key change. These bands, I really wish they had like a 5-minute track, right? Just play a solo and just be beautiful. That was a beautiful track. 10 out of 10 in my playlist, of course. Of course, you know, this one has definitely a more of that anime-esque intro feel to it. But yeah, I really enjoyed that everyone had like a little section that they were able to sing. Obviously, each one I felt like had their own style. I think Hina had more of the same melody and style of Shion, but Magenta and Chodon had different angles or different melodies that they went in. Magenta had more of that like almost like that hip hop, you know, that very strong percussive feel to it. And then Chodon, it had more of that like everything kind of leveled out, and it was more light and like more just melodically. It was more heavy on her vocals. And then obviously, Shion, her range goes crazy. So she had lower range, higher tones, the whole 9 yards, right? She did her thing. All of them did their thing. It was a beautiful, very ascending track, almost like a hopeful track. Like it just has that aura into it, right? And I love the ending where it's like, it's just like the claps and the chant. It almost gives you that more like an encouraging feel to it, right? Let's go to the lyrics and see what we get out of it. Verse 1. An unknown tomorrow keeps fussing again. Even if I run with all my might, it's still the same. My once light feet no longer think of letting go when a day passes with my tightly shut lips unable to open. All right, so the unknown tomorrow keeps fussing again. So this idea of tomorrow, the unknown, can be nerve wracking. Um, so it's like when a day passes with my tightly shut lips unable to open. Nervousness, anxiousness of the idea of the unknown tomorrow could make you feel worried, right? Pre-chorus, remember last night in those dazzling dreams of the day of that day. Our promise to run to the end no matter how exhausted we are. So giving yourself encouragement, right? Remember last night and those dazzling dreams of that day. So remember last night when you had those beautiful dreams, those daydreams, those feelings of like positivity, like our promise to run to the end no matter how exhausted we are. No matter how you feel, get to the ending, get to that line. Make sure you can say to yourself, at least I did it, right? That feeling, that sense, right? That urgency. Like no matter how exhausted you are, let's just keep fighting for that ending. Then it goes to the chorus. The story keeps waiting for you here until the end of the long, long night, until I hold your hand. I breathe one more breath into that broken heart. You know, if we're together, this story won't end. Again, this idea of unity, this idea of connection. The idea is here is like, I breathe one more breath into that broken heart. Like I'll give you the air, the what you need, so that that broken heart can beat again, can maybe fix itself, and then, if we're together, this story won't end. Can be talking about QWER, can be talking about the fans. The idea is like as long as we're together, there is no ending. It's like we can keep going. We'll keep fighting that good fight and try to reach that finish line type of urgency, right? And then verse 2, this is Hina. My anxious heart follows me around like a shadow. I don't know where I am when it gets pitch black before my eyes. Again, so this anxiousness, this of the unknown, maybe, right? It says, but this anxious heart like follows me around like a shadow. Like, so you can never leave a shadow unless you're fully in light, right? Because light brings out the shadow, but it's like if you're enveloped in light, the shadow won't be there no more. But the idea is that this anxious heart is just like a shadow. It doesn't leave me. It's there, lingering, right? They're lost. It's like, don't know where I am when it's pitch black, right? So, and then it goes to the pre-chorus, which is like recall last night, like a dazzling shining star, your brilliant eyes that promise to run to the end no matter how exhausted we are. So like Shion's almost giving you that encouragement. Like Hina is talking about this anxiousness, and then Shion comes in and says, hey, remember last night. Remember these times when we said we're gonna promise to run to the end, even if we're exhausted. Like I'm here to hold you on to that promise. The bridge, it says, all those countless footprints that seem meaningless will pile up for you and become a path. Yeah, it's like all those countless footprints that seem meaningless will pile up for you and become a path. All those times, like it's like all those footprints. So people before you, or you yourself have made those footprints. No, actually, it will become a path for you. So all those countless footsteps that seem meaningless will pile up for you and become a path. So I can say all those moments of like you think, oh, all that time I walked, it was for nothing. It was pointless. It doesn't matter. They're saying, nah, fam. It's actually something that you really need. It's it makes a path. Like now you have a path. Like the more you like, it's like those wild wilderness where there is no path. As if you keep walking the same path in that wilderness, it will make a path on its own. Like, it will become a natural path because, like, the footsteps and all those footprints, it breaks off. So now there's like a natural path that you made from all that time walking. So it might feel meaningless, but as long as you keep going, as long as you have that idea of hope that you will keep going, even if you're exhausted, it'll all be worth it, you know? And that's what um, I feel like that chorus goes like, I can't end it before the story reaches you. Until the end of a long, long journey, until you smile, I can't end it before the story reaches you. Um, I'll run once more with a dazzling heart. You know, if we're together, the story won't end. So it's like they're saying, I can't, this story can't end without me reaching you, me like physically, like reaching you so we can go hand in hand, or reaching you heart wise. Like, until my voice reaches you and gets you out of this anxious feeling, this story can't end. And then until the end of the long, long journey, until you smile. Like, until the story reaches you, until I reach you, until you smile, we can't end this story. We won't end this story. We'll keep on going, and hopefully we'll have a nice, beautiful time because there's hope, there's encouraging words, and there's perseverance of just keep going no matter how bad you feel, exhausted you feel. As long as you persevere, you'll find the light, you'll find the good times. So a beautiful song, beautiful track again, once again from QWER, Our Voyage. You know, that's like our voyage, like that long trip. Usually I feel like I think of like boats. So this long voyage we're on, one day it'll end up in a ceremony, you know, a beautiful celebration. Yeah, that was QWER's Our Voyage. Banger, always. Um, yeah, can't wait to listen to a little bit more, and then just wait for more QWER. Spin your boy. Peace and love.